the missing piece is always the boring stuff in the middle. We can't just jump from point A to point Y. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am the Daily Muslima and I truly hope that this video finds you all in the best of health and iman. So, today I want to talk about something that is always in the back of my mind, and this is a concept that I'm resonating with more and more as I get older. I say that as if I'm in my 50s or 60s or something. It's a concept of the road to success does not always look sexy. And I want to talk about this today and get a little more into it. Talk about some things that I'm learning and I'm realizing as I'm on this journey throughout life, just going through life and setting up certain things, putting down certain bricks in my foundation has been teaching me a lot. So let's get into it. Yeah. Doing the same thing over and over again is not the most exciting, right? It becomes boring. It becomes mundane. It becomes, oh my goodness, this again. But I'm realizing it's that exact feeling and that exact thing that has allowed me to see the most progress, really see those small wins start to build up. And I know in the back of my mind that the main goal is so that I can, inshallah, relax in the future and enjoy the most fun and exciting things in the future, inshallah. However, right now, I love my boring life. It's so funny to say, but I live a very simple life. I have simple routines that I just do over and over again. I eat the same foods every week. My husband and I have a rotating menu, kind of. Every now and again, of course, we go on date nights and we'll go out to a restaurant, but that's our breakaway from our normal boring routine. We do the same things. Everything that we do is placing a block, and that block is going to, inshallah, create an entire building. And I used to feel kind of bad about my boring life. A big part of that, of course, was social media. If you guys haven't seen the video where I was talking about how I am officially finished with Instagram, you can check it out. I'll place a card here. Yeah, I think social media makes us think that everyone is doing the most exciting things all the time. True sustainable success is built from the habits that you do all the time, the boring things that you do all the time. Something that is sustainable, something that you can do every single day. I am a creature of habit. I love routines. I love having structure. I am the oldest child, if that says anything to you. I feel safe. I feel safe when I have my boring routines. I know exactly what's going to happen next. It brings me safety and security. And to say that I don't have spontaneous moments, but those moments are not controlling my entire life. Even though they're spontaneous, they're also subconsciously planned out. Because of how I live the rest of my life, it allows me to have room for spontaneous moments every now and then. I think a lot of people overcomplicate routines or overcomplicate consistency. It's not until you are actually consistent in doing something and you find something that is sustainable for you that you realize, oh, this is not complicated at all. This is actually quite simple. I see a lot of people who they want to achieve something and they're like, why can't I just get the thing? The missing piece is always the boring stuff in the middle. It's like we can't just jump from point A to point Y. There has to be those points in the middle where you are showing up and doing the exact same thing. I hear people say this, well, I don't want to eat the same thing every day. I don't want to invest the same little amount every single week. And it's like, well, good luck because you're making it way harder, so much harder for yourself to get to where you want to be because you don't want to be uncomfortable for a little bit. And that's what it is. You're only uncomfortable for a little tiny bit because it's unfamiliar. And once the routine becomes familiar, once it becomes second nature, then you will adjust, you will adapt, and you'll be on your way to your goal before you know it. So sad to see how many people are missing out on their goal, on their whatever it is, because they don't want to do the boring stuff. They see on social media that this person has a million followers, this person has XYZ. But what they don't see is that that person wakes up at the same time every day. That person goes to the same fitness class. That person studies the same topic over and over again. But of course, that stuff's not going to be on social media. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that. I don't know. This was a very yappish session. It's just been something that I've been thinking about. And I'm really enjoying my boring life because again, this is the first time in my life where I've seen so much blessings, alhamdulillah. And the only thing that I really changed is I just became, I don't know, more boring. Being boring is changing my life for the better, alhamdulillah. And I can see very clearly my goal, and I see it's so attainable because I know that all I have to keep doing is staying on this path. That's a good way to see if you're on the right track. If your actions that you do every day, do they align to your ultimate goal? If you keep doing the same thing that you're doing right now over and over again, will you get to where you want to be? And if the answer is no, then it's time to start making some changes. And maybe those changes involve being boring and doing the same thing every day, but a little differently, or a little less, or a little more. Just some food for thought. And yeah, thanks so much if you made it this far in the video. If you like the video, don't forget to like the video and let me know in the comments, are you a victim of wanting to live an exciting life all of the time? Or are you someone who, like me, is very, very much into your boring everyday routine? Please let me know. Once again, I am the Daily Muslima, and I will see you all very soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.